I closed the gate with Captain Bird. I should ask him if he needs any more help from me.
You did it, Captain. You closed the Oblivion gate. We didn't think we'd ever see you alive again.
Believe me, it was no picnic. But thanks to our friend here, I now know we can close these hell gates. We can defend Bruma.
And unfortunately, our two guard buddies are dead. Somehow with additional loot appearing on their corpses. Interesting. Let's see if I can ask him about anything else.
It was an honor to serve with you, sir. Now that I've seen how it's done, I think my guardsmen and I can handle any new gates that open near Bruma.
I don't know about that, considering the only reason you survived that last one was because you're considered a necessary character and thus cannot die.
How are you?
Just fine. Of course, the issue is, to sell off some of this loot, I'll need to wait till morning. And by waiting till morning, my feather will have worn off. And I don't think the spell that I've got will be enough to carry me. And I don't think I have any potions for it either. But let's give it a try. Worst comes to worst, I'll have to drop a piece or two on the ground and spend a little extra time getting around to selling it. Ease burden. 75 points for 240. Yep, that's not enough. At the very least, I can go inside the place. I'll just drop this on the ground. Captivate.
I heard that you helped the guard close that Oblivion gate. Thanks. We were getting worried about that damn thing.
No problem. No problem.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Let's try 53%. If the first sale goes through, I'll bump it up. I should bump this up once again. Mage Hunter, that's as much as I'll get. Actually, it's... Next time I go to Imperial City, I'll sell this. So I can get 1200 at the One Mage's Guild shop.
That seems a fair price.
I shouldn't need to buy any more hammers.
I appreciate your business.
Just make them
I can't fix
repair
it.
all this
It
crap.
ain't broke.
Whoa.
Bye.
I ought to fix this as well.
Pleasure to for the right price, I can make it. Farewell.
I'll need to look up somebody that can train a armorer skill. Because I really want to get that up to 50 so I don't have to worry at all about, you know, not being able to repair something just because it's fancier. So I need to head back up to the capsule with Joffrey. Frame rate's kind of crapping out on me. Well, to be perfectly honest, I honestly wouldn't mind it if more of the random Oblivion gates ran like that one. So much shorter, easier, and whatnot. Less of a pain in the ass with some loot that's actually worth the time that you spend in there. Speaking of which, I should look at that sigil stone. That goes into this category, doesn't it? Junk. Junk. Both of them are junk, and if they sold for anything, I'd sell them. Hey, would you look at that? I managed to get the frame rates back to being reasonable for a couple seconds. That particular command was supposed to purge cell buffers, which I've heard was supposed to, you know, somewhat help with performance, but clearly it didn't really.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Up to 82. Joffrey,
Good morning, sir.
the operation
Have
was
you
just...
helped Captain Bird and his men close the Oblivion Gate yet?
Yes, it was a success.
Speak freely.
Good work. Captain Bird and his guardsmen should be able to handle any additional gates, at least for now. But the Bruma Guard cannot defend the city indefinitely. The Daedra of Oblivion are innumerable. The guardsmen of Bruma are not. We need to gather what allies we can before Bruma is hopelessly besieged. If the Mythic Dawn manages to open a great gate here, the city will need a stronger garrison for there to be any hope of defending it. You should speak to the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil, as well as the Elder Council. Ask them to send aid to Bruma before it is too late.
What else can I do to help?
Martin made some progress on the Mysterium Xarxes while you were gone. You should speak to him about it.
Got it. What else can you tell me about finding aid for Bruma?
Bruma cannot hold off the hordes of Oblivion alone. You should ask the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil to send help.
Understood.
You should speak to the rulers of Cyrodiil as soon
What
as
do we
possible.
really know about
The
it?
danger to Bruma is
How
growing
far
by the
into
day.
Empire have they infiltrated? They could have sympathizers and spies.
Yes. Yes, I see your point. And the others feel the same way?
We are one mind and one blade, of course.
We must not relax our guard, not even for a second. We'll talk more about this later.
May Talos guide you.
Yes?
I figured out another item needed for the ritual, to open the portal to Cameron's paradise. The second item is the counterpart to the first, the blood of a divine. This was a terrible puzzle to me. Unlike the Daedra Lords, the gods have no artifacts, and do not physically manifest themselves in our world. How then to obtain the blood of a god? But Joffrey solved it. the blood of Tiber Septim himself, who became one of the Divines. This is a secret remembered only by the Blades, passed down from one Grand Master to the next. Joffrey should tell it to you himself.
Alright, I'll speak with him.
Be sure to speak to Joffrey about the armor of Tiber Septim. I'll continue my
What do you
study
need,
of
friend?
Mysterium Xerxes.
So, where has he gone then? Outside, I suppose. There you are.
So, Martin wants you to recover the armor of Tiber Septim. I wish there was another way.
He told me blood, actually.
Of Tiber Septim, in the catacombs beneath the ruins of Sankator, a holy place once. Tor became evil long ago. No one has returned from the shrine of Tiber Septim for many lifetimes.
What evil lurks in Sancre Tor?
I do not know. The catacombs of Sankator were sealed by the first Grand Master of the Blades. The four mightiest blades of Tiber Septim's day, Elaine, Valdemar, Relus, and Kaznar, went to Sankator and never returned. Here, this is the key to Sankator's outer door. I fear I am sending you to your death, but we have no other choice. You must succeed.
What else can you tell me about the armor?
An ancient relic of the first emperor, who became the divine Talos, the patron of our order. After the Battle of Sankator, Tiber Septim gave his armor to the Blades in honor of our role in his victory. The Blades built a shrine in the catacombs of Sankator, on the spot where Tiber Septim received the blessing of Akatosh. The armor has been there ever since. Before evil came to Sankator, this shrine was a place of pilgrimage for all Blades. But no one has visited the shrine and lived to tell the tale in centuries.
That'll be all.
Stay safe.
Good morning, sir.
Alright, I think for now, well, I'm not sure if I'm ready to call an end to the session right now, but at the very least I'm going to, let's overwrite the saves in the proper order. I think for now I'm going to, at the very least, head on back to the Imperial City, restock on everything, and well, after that I'll see if I'm ready to call it quits for the session or not.
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. Let's get to training. Knowledge is the key to success in any... Knowledge is the key to success in... There's much I can show you.
I do think I will end this session pretty quickly here, but first I want to get this part of the quest taken care of. Try to speak with the current leader of Imperial City about helping Bruma against the impending attack.
Remember, trespassing in the Imperial Palace is a serious crime. Do not venture beyond the first and second floors by keeping your voice.
Let's see, can I speak with this guy? Will that be enough?
From the Blades, did you say? Joffrey sent you? What's this about? Quickly now.
I'm asking for aid for Bruma. They're under impending attack from the Mythic Dawn. They're planning to open a very large Oblivion gate.
This is terrible news. Under normal circumstances, I would dispatch a legion or two to Bruma immediately. But the circumstances are not normal, are they? I've been pleading for troops for Cyrodiil for weeks, but the generals assure me that the entire Imperial army is already fully committed. Besides, I'd have a full-scale political crisis on my hands if I tried to pull any troops out of the provinces. I'm sorry, but the cities of Cyrodiil will have to fend for themselves for the time being.
That just will not do.
Don't worry. The Elder Council can govern the Empire perfectly well until a new heir can be found. Truth be told, most of the Council has returned to the provinces to deal with urgent local matters, but we are in regular communication. But the Inner Council still holds regular meetings. We have the situation well in hand, I assure you. Please excuse me. I have things to attend to.
I spoke to Chancellor Akato, the head of the Elder Council. He was unable to promise any soldiers from the Imperial Legion since they are all tied down in the provinces fighting the Daedric invasion. He suggested I ask the Counts and Countesses of Cyrodiil for help.
All citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace.
Just kind of trying to grind up alteration
Trespassing in the
again.
Imperial.
That's why I'm putting shields on everybody I see.
Remember, trespassing in the Imperial.
And how well is that working? It was getting close to level 50. Good enough, I guess. Should probably put the helmet back on.
Imperial Palace is a serious crime. Do not venture beyond the first and second floors.
So yeah, that'll be it for this session. Got quite a bit done, I think. Took care of an Oblivion Gates, and tried to get some help for Bruma. A few other odds and ends. Killed a few vampires for Azira. Yeah, I think that's a pretty successful session. So yeah, that'll be it for now. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time in Oblivion.